When we are born, we are who we are, and no one can change that. Everyone has the right to be themselves, but many still fear having the world truly know them. Labels and assumptions have been held against groups throughout history based on religion, race, gender, and now sexuality. Robert F. Kennedy stood up for all groups facing inequality and wanted everyone to feel loved. After Martin Luther King died, RFK said the following to America.
What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence and lawlessness, but is love and wisdom and compassion toward one another.
Today, sexual minorities don't feel fully accepted, and that needs to change. Jamie Nabodzny and Frank Mugisha are recent recipients of the RFK Human Rights Award. Ellen DeGeneres is also one among many of today's leading activists that are stepping up to support this change. For most people, school is a safe environment in which students can productively learn while being able to socialize and have fun with friends. But for others, like Jamie Nabodzny, school can seem like a place of ongoing torment and discrimination. Jamie Nabodzny was born and raised in the town of Ashland, Wisconsin, and attended the local public school system. By 7th grade, Jamie began to experience harassment from his peers because of his sexuality. To try and get help, Jamie would often go to the principal's office asking for protection. He was met with offhanded words such as, "We'll take care of it," and yet no actions were being taken. His parents eventually pulled him from school and looked for other options. They tried to send Jamie to live with his aunt and uncle in Wisconsin, but due to his uncle's homophobic views, Jamie had no other choice but to run away. Once home, Jamie's school demanded he return to class, but nothing had changed and the bullying continued. It escalated to the point that Jamie was hunted down, attacked, and then left with a tear in his stomach and a ruptured spleen. He was rushed to the hospital. Jamie and his parents were furious that the school had refused to become involved and hadn't attempted to protect Jamie. It was then they decided something had to be done.
Hello, my name is Frank Mugisha. I'm from Uganda. I'm a Ugandan gay man.
Frank Mugisha was born in Kampala, Uganda in 1979, and when he was 7 years old, he figured out that he was gay. He wasn't allowed to tell anyone, because being gay was a crime worthy of life imprisonment or death in Uganda.
I worry so much about who is my neighbor. I would have to be selective which neighborhood I'm going to live in. I would have to be selective where I'm going to do my shopping. I would have to be selective even of the friends I make.
At age 14, he came out to his brother, who laughed in his face and spread rumors about him around the town. His feelings were rejected by his mother, so he was taken to a priest to try and change his beliefs about his sexuality. When this didn't work, he was forced to leave the country for his safety. He attended university and while still a student, founded Icebreakers of Uganda, his first organization. The organization helped Mugisha fight against the Ugandan government and oppose the Anti-Homosexuality Act, which threatened all LGBT citizens' rights in Uganda.
Oh, you're gay, shut up and be funny.
On April 30th, 1997, Ellen DeGeneres dedicated an episode of her sitcom to coming out as gay. Millions of people watched in awe with many mixed emotions. Ellen's celebrity status declined as the news spread across the nation. This led to the cancellation of her show.
I never wanted to be an activist. I just wanted to entertain people. I just wanted to make people feel good. And so if by standing up for what I think is right makes me an activist, I'm an activist.
Ellen knew she didn't want this to be the end of her career. So through perseverance, determination, and countless hours of hard work, DeGeneres began her new talk show, The Ellen Show. Today, The Ellen Show is thriving with millions of viewers per episode. Ellen is now an advocate for LGBT rights and is a role model for many generations to come.
I'm Ellen and I'm gay.
It's okay, because it is okay.
Former President Barack Obama awarded Ellen with the Presidential Medal of Freedom for her courageous work. Ellen never let discrimination bring her down. In fact, it only built her up.
Try to do something kind this week. If we all did one kind thing for someone else, it would make such a difference.
As Ellen says it best.
Be kind to one another.
Be kind to one another. Be kind to one another.
As representatives of the Skinny Atlas student body, we firmly believe that Ellen DeGeneres rightfully deserves to receive the RFK Human Rights Award for her heroic actions working for acceptance in the LGBT community. Some people, like Jamie Nabodzny, Frank Mugisha, and Ellen DeGeneres, have helped create a ripple of hope emerging in the LGBT community. Jamie Nabodzny spoke truth to his school district and brought attention to the bullying of the LGBT youth in his community. Frank Mugisha spoke truth to the Ugandan government and ended the period of unfair treatment of sexual minorities. Ellen has a successful show to speak the truth that sexual minorities possess no disadvantage for being themselves.
Because I am so proud of you for coming out, and I am happy for you.
These defenders of human rights have sparked a ripple of hope to the LGBT community around the world and inspired a new generation to stand up and speak truth to power.